This is better. Make sure that I'm up and running. Okay, that should be better. Okay, that should be better. I don't know what's wrong with my laptop. And my other laptop, I'm not quite sure. That's better? Okay. And my other laptop, I'm not quite sure. That's better? Okay. All right, back to business. Yeah, like I said, if I didn't have troubles with my with my audio, it just wouldn't be a stream, my stream. Anyway, at least I know how to fix it. So there we go. Yeah, I've had a lot of problems with that laptop, and I think the main problem is I've got a virus in it. And I've unlinked it to all my other devices. So, yeah, there's that. Okay, loud and clear. All right. So, back to the man in the can. It's either a virus or it's just old and dusty and dirty and just needs a new one. It's like 7 years old. I think I got it in 2015. But I don't use it that much. I'd rather get a desktop. But, oh, it's still alive? Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. That's an easy fix. No. Stop. You don't even know what you're barking at. All right, let me get in here. Okay, there we go. All right. So, the man in the can thinks that after 13 terminations, that he's going to get another monetized channel. Well, what he doesn't realize is that YouTube already has his number. And they are well aware of him having it. He thinks the so-called, in quotes, trolls, you know, oh, they're both are. Hey, Stitching Girl, aloha. Thanks, generic troll. Yeah, and let me tell you, Marshall, that the trolls didn't mass flag you. You mass flagged and mass copyrighted Rosie. Well, it usually doesn't raise a red flag until they try to get monetization, because they're clearly circumventing the community guidelines and whatever. And if you remember in the past, the channel that he tried, I don't know, was it 2 years ago or what? I guess when he was in Mexico or something. And he was monetized for about a week. And he got terminated. Hey, Carlos. Well, you know, when people don't play by the rules, they get terminated. And then when they don't abide by community guidelines and you know, the rules, then, you know, you're done. And all it takes is an email to them, and boom, his channel's gone again. Why is he even trying? Well, the reason he's trying is because the Lisa Marie needs all kinds of repairs and yada, yada, yada. Well, and that's whose problem? That would be a you problem, Marshall. Yeah, Gerald. There you go. Well, you know, they don't want money. They want easy money. They don't want to have to work for it. So, you know, that's not going to end well. And, you know, Elbow, you're about dumb shit. You know, you really are. And because, and it's not from the trolls, it's from you. You don't play by the rules. You think you're special and the rules don't apply to you. Well, guess what? They do apply to you. And it's just a matter of time before this channel's taking it down again. And just because you think that you've had this channel since what? Last year? I don't even know. That you're not going to get terminated. Well, you know, when you were just hanging out in the winter at your sister's. Oh, but wait, you said you didn't stay at your sister's. Oh, and you spent a lot of time at the casinos. Maybe that's where your money went. Oh, God, him singing. Yeah, songs from the shitter. Yeah. I don't know. I think the reason why he's not showing his face is because he's gained so much weight. He said in a past video that his leisure suits don't fit him anymore, and he had to go to a 4X. From his mouth. These are his words. That his pale salmon colored and tan leisure suits, the capris, you know, the one that rides up his ass, don't fit him anymore. Well, that means his suits don't fit him anymore. Oh my goodness. The best dressed man can't fit in his little suits anymore. Oh no. Oh, that's such a shame. Oh, what shall we do? Yeah, so, Yeah, a 4X. Yeah. So that might be the reason, you know. But he says he's 275. Add another 1 in front of that, like, or add another 100 to that. Yeah, exactly, Stitching Girl. They barely fit him to begin with. So, and, you know, he's going live during the day, and he's going live at night, so, and if we go back to previous years in history, he has a real hard time getting along with anybody. So more than likely, he said the wrong thing to the wrong person at work and got fired for God knows what reason. Yep, no job, no future, no nothing. Cut the clothes so they fit. Oh, that's funny. Hey, David Guns, aloha. Hey, Brad, aloha. Hold on. God damn it. Somebody's cutting my bananas. Son of a bitch. I hate when they do that. Dumbasses. All right, no barking for you. Hey, Sister Earth, aloha. Hold on. Get back. I gotta walk outside. Hey, those aren't even ready yet.
We're eating them green. We burn them and eat them like that.
Well, we watch them too, and we would like to have bananas.
Yeah, so do we.
Fucking people. Don't you have donuts on your side?
No. More into the mall.
Assholes. That just pisses me off. They don't even live here, and they come and cut down the bananas. They aren't even ripe. Get back. I know it's just bananas, but that's not the point. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. It just pisses me off because we watch the bunches, and when they're ripe, we cut them down. I mean, so people on the other end, they come up and cut them, and it's like, really? You don't even live here. Dumbasses. Well, I've got a bunch in the patch down by into my house. And they came in and cleaned out the banana patch. And out of about 15 mature ones, I would say over half of them have bananas. But they bloom once. And then you just cut them down because they die after that if you cut the bananas off of them. So we just cut them down. And the stalk's not like a tree. The stalk's kind of like, it's layered. Is the volcano still going off? No, but the warning level went up last week because there's seismic, there's been a lot of seismic activity and some steam venting. So we're on alert again. It could go off, but I'm in a safe place. I'm not going to have much trouble with the volcano. Problem we have here on this side is the VOG. The VOG is volcano fog. And when it was going off a couple of years ago, it was bad. And matter of fact, I just had my air purifier running today because since it's steaming again, the air quality went down. So anyway. Anyway, yeah, so dumbass thinks he's gonna, but let him get him up to what, 990 subs? And then cha-ching, terminated, terminated. Yeah, I think they've been trying to contact you, David, just to find out where he is, and they've got it narrowed down to a pretty small area. But of course, you might want to make a call to North Shore Towing. Is that it? I could be wrong, but I think it's it. North Shore Towing, who has tried to tow him before, because once again, he thinks he's special, and he can park his piece of shit van wherever he wants. Well, that only lasts for 1 or 2 times, because then people figure out what you're doing. How many skin tags? I don't know that one. Yeah, he thinks he's the if you go on Generic Trolls channel, he's got elbow posted. That way you don't give him the views, and you can still, hear the bullshit that he's spewing. Oh yeah, he thinks he's, as soon as he gets his 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours, he's going to monetize again. But there's something that he's doing, and I'm not going to say it because I'm not going to give it away, that anytime he goes to monetize, he's going to get terminated. Because of the information that he has. Which, in that respect, nobody has to do anything. All he has to do is try to get monetization, and YouTube or Google or whoever is, the part who's in charge of doing that, will just terminate him. And he thinks that the trolls mass flagged him because he was on a live hangout. Your termination can come at any time, whether you're live or you're not. And it just so happens the one time that he got terminated in a live stream, it was the same thing. He tried to get monetized, and that lasted for about a week, and then he got terminated. So, Elbow, figure it out. You're never, ever going to be able to monetize on YouTube ever again. Yeah, 14 times. Yep. Yeah, yeah, he's so predictable, Rub One, that yeah, well, we found him there. We found him on that one, David. Hey, aloha, Princess Jody. What's up? Hey, Monkey Boy, aloha. So, there's something else I wanted to just put the thought out there. Now, this is just this is an observation. This is allegedly, supposedly, that Monkey Boy, your favorite person on YouTube, had a stream where he was going to see his homeless friend. Okay? And take him out to lunch or whatever he does. Well, that evening or the next day, he said he went metal detecting. And he found this necklace and these sunglasses. Well, I don't know if anybody knows, or you might know, that he's a convicted felon. And he is a convicted felon for receiving stolen property. Now, let's just put 2 and 2 together here, folks. Let's do the math. No, not that, dumbass. I'm just keeping myself busy, Jody. Just coming on here when my voice needs to be heard again. Just because little old elbow can't play by the rules. But so, he came home with this. He said he found this necklace metal detecting. But then he said he found it in a bag. Well, what is it? Did you find it metal detecting or did you find it in a bag? My guess, and it's just my opinion, allegedly, that he's back to his old tricks. He's got the money to give somebody who happens to come across these items. And I'm one who connects the dots. And my connecting the dots would say that there's something fishy about that. That he goes and sees his homeless friend, and he comes home with metal detecting items. But they were found in a bag. And he was convicted of receiving stolen property. Now, I'll leave it up to you guys to connect those dots. I just put the information out there, and you're left to make your own opinion. But if you're a logical thinking person, one would think, up to old habits again, huh? Must not have learned the first time, eh? It could be a number of people fun in the sun, but that's probably the right one. David, don't feel bad. I am too. I don't know what's going on with a whole lot of people. And that's okay. That just means I'm not in the middle of the drama and I'm not the drama. Well, Brad, you and I think the same way. No, I didn't see that one. I don't watch her either. She's a train wreck, and I just, you know, she's in self-destruct mode, so, there's no entertainment to her at all. Yeah, generic troll is our generic troll. I love the name too. It couldn't be any more fitting. Um, yeah, well, that alcohol, that's a mean drug. Hey, Jackie Blue, aloha. Yeah, it's just people repeating bad habits, not learning from the first time. But I will say that the only people I had been following until they went MIA, and I give thanks to Brad Silverdog for showing me these two train wrecks. The dynamic duel of Shani and Rev. And I kind of find it hilarious because all these narcissists get terminated. They can't admit that they're at fault and expect to do the exact same thing without any repercussions. Ew, that's yuck. But yeah, they're another train wreck who think that YouTube is their saving grace, that they can lie about things, they can fib about things, and they can downright, you know, make up scenarios to beg money from people. And I think Shani and Rev are the worst. I mean, she claimed for years and years and years she had cancer. Well, that got blown out of the water. Um, Ew! Yuck! Well, John Camillo and Mark Terry. Now there's a combination. Talk about a band of thieves. Yeah, I am okay. Okay, Jody. Aloha. Take care. Okay, generic. See you later. Thanks for posting those. But yeah, I mean, and God forbid, Brian Fritz, Network 126. Will he ever learn? I know that's a stupid question. Why am I even asking it? Another narcissistic tendency person who doesn't think that they do anything wrong, but yet the world is supposed to bow at their feet and provide them with everything that they need in life. Yeah, he's more of a train wreck. He's more of a car crash than a train wreck. And why he just doesn't throw that car off the nearest cliff is beyond me. But then again, I'm a logical thinking person. Well, you know, Brad, there's been a few... Stop. No more. Go. There's been a few of us that have actually tried to help him in an honest and sincere way. And all he says is, you don't live my life. What he doesn't understand is we may have lived that life, but we came out the other side, and we learned from the trials and tribulations that we have had to tell ourselves, I'm never going to be in that position again. And the only person who can help him at this point is himself. Nobody else can help him because he's not open to anything, any type of advice or help, unless it's cash. No. You don't know the life I lived. It's hard being homeless. You know what? His stuff that is in the storage units have a better lifestyle than he does. They're in a warm, dry environment, and he's out on the street. I mean, at what point do you say, yeah, maybe that's my anchor? You know, maybe that's what I need to, think about changing. But he's not willing to do that. And until he gets off YouTube, he's going to continue getting bombarded by people who have he's just pissed off. Well, he is annoying, Rub. 69. Come on now. He wishes. Okay, Brad, aloha. Keep the wife happy. Happy wife, happy life. There you go, 68 and I owe you one. Yeah, but this is a public service announcement. Elbow, never again. Never again will you be monetized. And you can mark my words. Because if you've tried again and again and again, and you keep getting the same results, maybe stop trying that. Maybe go get a job. Maybe quit being so, I don't know, of an asshole to people around you. Just like the guy at the convenience store. I mean, you tell us a sob story that you didn't do nothing, and this guy just came and put his hands in your face. But what's the real story? We're only getting the redacted elbow version. And probably nothing happened at all. Just like everything is never his fault. He's never done anything wrong. But I'll give you this one. Save Patrick. Don't ever forget. Don't ever forget that he lured a child into his van. Don't ever forget the type of man he is. Don't ever forget Patrick. And just for that instance alone is why we, the troll community, will continue to report your ass to YouTube. It's just a matter of time, Elbow. you better have plan B, C, and D in place, because YouTube will never be a place for you to make money ever again. And that's not me talking. That's the whole community that thinks that you're just a disgusting pig. Well, Carlos, I don't know if that's the word to use, but he was definitely trafficked. Because he was so giddy about it on the way to meet him. And he said, my new friend that I met on Facebook. And when Patrick got in the van and sat down, so what's your name? Well, wait a minute. If he's a friend of yours on Facebook, don't people use their name in Facebook? So one would think if you knew this child, you would know his name. Unless there's something kind of hanky going on, which turned out to be the case. Oh, David Guns, you're an evil thinker, and I love it. Well, Jackie Blue, that's why I came on here. After being gone for, I don't think I've done a live stream in months. But when he thinks that he's going to get away with it again, oh no. No, no, no. No, no, no. That or super glue in the locks, that works too. Duct tape is always, good for a pinch. Duct tape or even cling wrap. Wrap the van. What are you doing? I'm wrapping your van for you. Don't you want me to wrap it? Wrap it up and put a bow on it. Oh yes. If I knew I could do it, I would fly to Chicago right now and do it myself. Well, it's because I said on here when it started not to be fun, I wouldn't do it anymore. Well, it started not to be fun. And I'm only doing this now because I want to bring it to light that he's trying again. Yep, that works too. Or minute rice in the radiator. That's a good one too. Lindbergh cheese on the block. Oh yeah. That's a good one too. Yeah, I got in a lot of trouble for that one. So I'm not the sweet angel. I do have a devious side to me. It doesn't come out very often, but yeah, that wouldn't work, right, Stitching Girl? And he's complaining that he's got all these repairs done it needs to be done. He needs tires and blocks and this and that and that and this, and the AC doesn't work and blah, blah, blah. Well, that's what happens when you defer maintenance. Stop it. Go. Right now. Go. And, I got rid of my money pit, and my brother bought me a new truck. So he bought me a 2020 Chevy Colorado 4x4. Extended cab. Work truck. No carpet and vinyl seats. I love it. I don't even have to worry about the dog hair anymore. I love it. And when everything starts falling apart, what are you going to do? What is he going to do when he either drops the transmission or, and get this, I love this one, he doesn't change the oil? Why do I need to change the oil when I'm constantly putting oil in it? It's all new oil. Okay. You keep thinking that way. Because you don't clean that, you don't change that filter in. Yeah, you're gonna have stuff. You probably ought to look at the bottom of your oil pan and see what's down there. Just, my public service announcement. No, his AC on the roof quit. His generator quit. His refrigerator quit. He has no dash AC. What else? Oh, he needs tires, and he definitely needs an exhaust system. So what is he going to do when that breaks and leaves him stranded? He might be like all the rest of the homeless people that he talks about. Because he sure doesn't talk nice about homeless people. He tries to separate himself. The perils of the perils of living here. No, the perils of you living on the street. Because let's face it, Elbow, you live on the streets. We who have homes don't live on the street. We're safe in our homes. We're not worried about somebody coming up and rapping on our door at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. But that's why you stay up at night, because you're afraid of the dark. And that's why you sleep during the day. Ew, Carlos, not the visual. No, stop. Ah. No, and actually, I think Mr. X kind of parted ways with him too, because he was an asshole to him. And he complains that Rory has a girlfriend now. And it's like, he's burnt all his bridges. Oh, it can be done, Stitching Girl. You just can't be a disgusting pig to grow a channel. And he'll go on other people's panels and, say the nastiest, dirtiest things, but he won't do it on his own channel. Oh, and if anybody didn't see this one, oh, buckle up, folks. This is a good one. He was on Mark Terry's panel, I guess it was a week ago or so. And Mark was giving him shit, and a couple other people were giving Elbow shit. And Mark Terry, he was talking about somebody, doing sexual things. So Mark Terry put up the picture of Elbow mouthing the penis of this smooth-skinned boy. Supposedly another one who was under 20 or under 18. And how do we know that? Because his friend, Vegas Vixen, told us that that boy was under 18. But anyway. So Mark put the picture up there. He thought he put the one with the hot dog over it, but it wasn't. And everybody was screaming, "Oh, Mark, you're going to have to take this down. Take it down." Mark's like, "Hey, it was worth it." Talk about, putting somebody in their place. Yeah, exactly. I just about lost my shit. Because I don't watch Mark very often, but I happen to be in there just for a minute in between stuff I'm doing. And I'm telling you, I about wet my pants. I laughed so hard and thought to myself, that's what you get for talking shit about other people. And you've already put your business out there. I don't think they're not going to use it in a pinch or in place of making you look like an idiot. But, you know. Well, Carlos, he likes to talk about stuff that he's never experienced. So, you know, take it for what it is. He's going to be a lonely old man living in a tent down by the river because his beautiful Lisa Marie took a shit on him. Hey, Elbow, you might want to invest in a 4-season tent. Just saying, you know, it might come in handy. You know, just saying. Nope, he sure won't, Stitching Girl. He sure won't. And it's not me who's going to make sure he doesn't have that channel. He's already, the decision has already been made. And YouTube is well aware of it. You know, he starts talking shit. And mark my words, another is he will start, because he kind of alluded to it in his coffee talk, that if he gets 10 new subs a day, when you do that, it looks like you're buying subs. Oh no. And you know how you can keep track of that? On Social Blade. It tells you what his daily sub count is. And he's done it before. Well, David Guns, he's stupid enough to have that happen to himself. You know, he thinks he can talk his way out of anything. Not so much. And if we look back on his big channel that got taken away, he couldn't even crack 10,000 subs on that one. He tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. For years he tried to get 10,000 subs. And he could never reach that. And he lost all those videos because he was stupid and didn't back them up. And that one is on him. He can't blame anything for his other videos being gone except himself. But he's too much of a narcissist to ever take blame for anything he does. It's always somebody else's fault. It's the trolls, it's the this, it's the that. Exactly, Sister Earth, exactly. Yep, we have his videos, we have his pictures. You know, it is what it is. All right, folks, I've been on here long enough. Just wanted to come on and, you know, let it be aware that dumbass is at it again. So everybody have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe out there. It's Memorial Weekend. Stay safe. Use your sunscreen. And until next time, aloha.